All right, massive game tonight. Obviously, Packers have been kind of crowned the main challengers to Philadelphia Eagles, and I think it's well deserved. They've been a pretty solid team the past couple of years. They got a good run game, a quarterback who can air it out, a nice array of weapons, some defensive studs, and adding Micah Parsons on top of that does make them formidable. Interested to see Parsons against this Washington O-line. I thought they played well enough with the help of Daniels' ability to move last week. I do think Green Bay has good D-line depth. However, it's more like they have one really good player, and then if you compare them to the Giants, I think the Giants would have two through the next like four best players would be the Giants D-line, but then the next like six good players, if we ranked them, would be all Packers. And so I think that matters because it's a different matchup. You're worried about one guy specifically opening it up for them when other guys could statistically produce as well, versus a Giants D-line that as a group is difficult when their ones are lined up, right?
Um,
It wasn't a great game. They kind of got pummeled. The score is closer than the actual statistics show, which I think is kind of what the model has been for Washington teams. Is like, look, we have a bunch of veterans who know how to hang in there and maybe make a play if they need to. When you're just outmatched in all four phases of the football game, it's very hard to work your way back in because who's going to make a play if everyone's getting shut down? And I think the answer became, hey, Washington's passing offense has got to find chunk plays, and it's just their pressure was too great. I think Micah Parsons is balling. That Packers defense looks scary, and they look really good. I think the Eagles and Packers might be the class of the NFC, and unfortunately for Washington, I think it's two teams they don't really match up very well with, and it will be a problem going forward if they want to contend in this conference. They got to figure out how to be more physical in the trenches. I let this simmer until morning a little bit. I have three big keys coming out of this game for Washington. Number one, they are not going to be good on defense this year. They're hoping to be average, but it's clear they can be outmatched. And honestly, I think the game plan from them here was not bad. Like, they held on for dear life. Statistics were bad. They only gave up 27 points, and hypothetically, like, you can score 27 if your offense is playing well. Number two, they have to run the ball. It's a big part of their offense is staying balanced. If it's not going to be designed runs with Jaden, they cannot just rely on screens and quick game to beat the blitz. They have to not abandon the run game. I think it's going to be interesting with Chris Rodriguez and Bill going forward, seeing if they can do it. But I thought they looked like a better run blocking O-line unit week one than pass blocking, and I think it was true tonight too. They just got away from the run game as the league got too big. And number three, I think they might need to put Andrew Wiley at right tackle. You drafted a young tackle. You're supposed to develop him. You said you would develop him. You developed Coleman before you put him out there. You need to do it.